I see something. I think it's 65. Okay, so it's odd number. Alright, I'm glad that it works. So if anyone ever wants to redeem something and I can do like a Ross, feel free to redeem that. It actually works now. Okay, but it was not an even number, so I'm not touching the military family today. So I wanted to play either this one or this one. Since it's my choice, I really like this household. I wanted to play it. I also like this one though, just because of the idea of this household. But let's play this one because that's what I originally wanted to do today. It's just I got a bit sidetracked. So I was testing a mod and I tuned it myself a little bit. Nothing difficult. So recently, like 4 days ago, someone released a mod at Mod The Sims that changes hours of school. They changed it so Wednesday was a free day, which I didn't like, so I got rid of that. But I kept some things, so I changed it so school starts at 8 instead of 9 for both children and teenagers. And I also changed the energy and fun drain. So basically, school drains like no energy and fun. I did it because I feel like children are so exhausted so early. So I hope that will help me with that. I'm not sure, but I hope so. So basically, I made school a little more fun for my Sims, and it starts 1 hour earlier. And it also ends 1 hour earlier for teens. Normally, it ends at 1 p.m. for teens. I changed it to noon because I think I've seen a mod before where private school is 1 hour shorter, so I decided, let's just make all schools 1 hour longer. Let's see how I like it out. So I was only testing it a little bit. But let me talk a little bit about this family. So, it's a little bit like the Pleasant household, but it's also a lot different. Basically, this kid here, or maybe more like the Contrary household from another hood, one of the Max's hoods. Basically, this teenager here is like a rebel, and her mom is disappointed in her. So yeah, it's more like the Contrary household, but it's a single mother with her daughter. And they don't get on very well, unfortunately. So they start as enemies, but their relationship is not terrible. So they will probably lose the enemy status unless you like irritate and fight. And I thought I had a mod that allows them to fight, but maybe their relationship is still too low. Either way, um, you can see here that the mother wants her daughter to do very well at school and such. But what's likely to happen is that her fears will get realized and her daughter will get a bad grade at school. Which, then makes her go into aspiration failure, and the daughter, they are starting the relationship on the wrong foot, basically. You can see here on the desk there is homework, so obviously the daughter is not doing her homework. I was playing through this family when I was setting the map, and I sort of wanted the daughter to get a D, like in the memories, but I didn't want that to happen when she was a child. Um, And then as a teen, she ran away from home because I made the relationship so bad. So what's likely to happen doesn't have to happen, of course, but it's likely that she will get a D and the mother will like go into aspiration failure and she will hate it, you know. And also, there is a guest that they have. So this is a good friend of both of them, but the daughter feels like, you know, it's her peer. They go to school together, and she feels like her mother wants to like steal everything from her, including her friend. But like this girl here is friends with both of them. They like know each other for a long time now, and she is an orphan. If you play this hood, she is an orphan, and her household is like rags to riches, but she already has a nice house. It's just she has no money. So yeah, they both like her, but you know, she's just a guest here, and the mother and daughter hate each other. That's all. And you can see here that uh, the teenagers have chemistry because I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream. It turned out that like most of my teens are bi and most of my adults are straight. And so I don't want all of them to end up in like gay relationships, but you know, I'm not opposed to bi couples, maybe some polyamorous couples. Um, we will see how that goes. But it was just funny to me that that's how it's randomized. Um, and let's see. I think I will give some more want slots to the mother. Even though I didn't give her a degree, I gave a degree to some people, but not to everyone. Right now, she has so many wants that I quite like that I don't want her to reroll them. Um, I also wanted to talk about this since I'm just talking to myself right now. I really like the way The Sims 3 wants wishes work. Uh, I like that you can like lock in four of them, and in The Sims 2, I know it's great that we have fears, but a lot of the times fears don't really get realized. So I don't really care that much for them. I will give her 2 slots as well. So it's kind of as if I gave her a degree and also even more locks. I'm really not a fan of wands changing like every single day, like they do. She wants to buy a bookcase. Sure. I didn't give them a bookcase. I didn't. Because this house is so small, but I guess we can place one here. Um, she also wants to help her daughter already. So this one also usually shows up for her when her daughter gets a D. Then if she gets a D, then she wants to help her daughter. But their relationship is so bad that I don't think the daughter would agree for now. You could interpret it as, you know, them wanting to mend the relationship, but also you can see that clearly the mother is also interested in finding her own love and maybe, you know, having another child that will not hate her or something, which is a bit sad. But alright, I won't lock more than 4. Like, that's a bit much. The mother is also clearly afraid her daughter will pass away and all that. The daughter doesn't really care about much besides getting creativity, because that's part of the problem. The mother is very like scientific, and the daughter is an artist, and they tend to argue a lot. And in fact, I will perform some negative interactions. So daughter can only argue, but the mother can also throw a drink at her. So let's do that. That's how we will start this relationship. Is she furious already? Yeah, she's furious now. Yeah, now she would definitely not agree to um, get homework help from her mother. Uh, oh, okay, and they can fight now. Yeah, I think the daughter should poke her mother. Just because I don't want every household to be extremely happy, that's why I added this one. Um, and I feel like the relationship got a bit better because I was setting up other houses as well. They were like really full on enemies at one point. That's why the daughter ran away once already. Uh, but maybe let's not get to this point just yet. The mother will go to work today, so the daughter has a free day and she has her friend over, so they can spend some time together or, go to a community lot. Because I imagine, she would be like grounded, but when the mother is not at home, obviously she can do whatever she wants. I started all the families at the weekend when at least teenagers are home, so you can learn more about these characters, get closer to them. Yeah, she needs to be at work, so we will drive her to work and she will go there. Also, there is like a perfect bachelor for her in town. At least in my view, they would be nice together. So there is a doctor in town, but she doesn't know him yet. So if they meet each other, they would be a very good couple in my view. Also, they're like, she is knowledge and his family, so that's like a perfect match, but it doesn't have to be this way. However, I will do what I said, and we will go to a community lot, perhaps. So let's invite our friend on an outing. Let's make it like an actual outing. And go together with our friend, see what's going on in town. Was she just angry at a glass? I guess it was the reaction to the throw a drink. That's kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, and there's another man here. Oh, another teenager. I mean, we don't know him yet, but I feel like we would definitely make friends with him. So he is one of the doctor's sons, and he is the musical one. And I think these two would also make like a really good couple. But also, at the same time, like, I don't think that would happen if the mother gets with his father. I don't think she would want anything to do with the son of this man. You know what I mean? And so it's either or. Like, either she is with this boy or her mother is with his father, if that makes sense. Is our friend here trying to fight this man? Like, as the first interaction that they do, let's maybe not do that. No. I think she's just a little grouchy, maybe? I don't know what that was about. Um, yeah, so I just want to make some friends. Since a friend came home, maybe we can add him to our outing and then go to a community lot. But I don't know if he would agree to go with us so fast. I'm just getting some relationship points, but I don't think he will agree to go with us just yet. But I'll try to ask him. And I think someone also made a mod so Sims always agree to outings. It doesn't look like I can even add him to the outing though. Like the relationship is way too low right now. Well, at least we got to know him. Um, let's see if she likes him. I thought she would like him. I think he's a popularity sim and his brother is pleasure. Okay, she's not impressed. I thought she would like him a bit more. Oh well. Let's go to a community lot with our outing. Let's see how that goes, how that works. If it works, yeah. Outing will, and we will go to. So I already went to the disco lot on my first stream, I think, and to the ice skating one. So maybe let's go to the garage lot. Although I would like to go there with another sim as well. But I think that's a pretty cool lot to go. Just because there are a lot of things there. Or we could go to my theater lot. There isn't that much to do there, but let's just go somewhere else. And there is a like the espresso machine, so you can buy Sims coffee, but other than that, there is only like the changing booth. So obviously, public woohoo is a thing on this lot. I imagine this is where the like actresses work. So it's a very small lot in terms of like the playable space. There's only one floor, but it is a tall building just because I wanted it to look a certain way. But the floors above are not livable because I'm pretty sure I used the constraint floor elevation cheat, whatever it is. So it only has one floor. Just for the looks, it has more floors, but they're not usable. Alright. Yep, she obviously wants to buy espresso for her friend. And we can do that. Oh, and also there's another bachelor. I'm so sorry I clicked off my game, but I hope you can still see the game and not another window. Where is our friend? Did the friend leave us? What happened? So this is a son of the military general, and this is another son of the doctor, I believe. That's the other one. But why did my friend leave me? I thought I selected the outing. I am confused a little bit. Well, she is here. That took her a while. Well, we are meeting eligible bachelors anyway. Let's buy our friend a coffee. Since we want to get her something. What is she doing? Why is she ignoring me? Oh, and I think I have okay, she seems to like the military son. So we will definitely meet him. Um, I should have made this bigger. Oh no. Well, whatever. Let's meet this man. So, I have a mod, obviously, because normally they wouldn't be using these. I believe this is a mod by Gami. So that Sims use, like, all the sewing machines and florist bench, robotics. They use them on community lots autonomously. I will let him finish this pot holder, I guess, and I will meet him. So the idea of this lot is that, you know, the stars apply makeup and wear some clothes, and then they give some sort of a play on the stage there, and everyone else watches them, right? And people can also like drink coffee and stuff. But alright, we seem to like this man. So let's try to meet him, greet him. Is he busy? Okay. Hello there, Yoon. They talking about friends. Friends are very important. Yeah, oh, they have 3 bolts. I think he's a popularity or pleasure. So that makes sense. Let me see. I don't remember. His pleasure. And his brother is popularity, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, indeed. And this one was... which one was it? Also a pleasure sim. Yeah, I made quite a few pleasure sims. I don't mind pleasure sims. As long as they, from time to time, roll something else, like, you know, at least get a couple skill points and stuff. I feel like she would also like badmouth her mother to her friend, even though her friend is, well, obviously friends, like I said, with both her and her mother, I think she doesn't want them both to be friends together. I know that's kind of childish, but I mean, she's just barely a teenage girl. She just became a teenager, so I feel like she would be a little petty like this. Yeah, you need to go to the bathroom, and you can go. So, let's go there. And also, yeah, I did put here a cash register. So you can buy clothing here if you want to. Although this lot was not like meant to be a store, but since I already placed the clothing booths, I decided to just add that in. I feel like she should maybe also take a picture together with her friend. I mean, they have been friends for a while. I think this friend is important to her. And so let's invite her to have a picture of us. She's quite playful, so I feel like she would take a goofy picture. Let's see. What? She rerolled. Wonder why. I don't think she had a fear of that. She's afraid of being rejected for a flirt with him. Well, that's the only guy you have no bolts with that you met, but are you telling me you want to go after this one? Interesting. Oh, she did not want a picture. That's why she rerolled. Okay. Well, my bad. I felt like she wanted to have a picture, even if she didn't want to have one. That's because she's shy. She's a shy romance sim. So maybe once she finds the one, she will like settle down, you know? These are some interesting pictures here. I don't think they're very good. But they fun, I suppose. Even though she didn't want to have a picture. That's fine. And see, she also likes a friend. But I'm just hoping to have some, you know, straight relationships as well, so that not everyone is gay. That's why I would like to also go after some of the boys for her. We will see how that will go. I don't think this outing was very good because I totally missed it that she didn't want to take a picture, but obviously she didn't because she's shy. So what was I thinking? I just thought it would be cute to have a picture with her friend. So yeah, this outing will end in like just a second. Whenever I go to my other sims, they will have like a couple pot holders in inventory. That was cool. Thanks for the memories. Yeah, I agree. We even have the memories in the form of a picture. Although the outing was not like great. Since we are still a romance sim, I want to get to know some people and maybe flirt with them. We'll see how that goes, but Um, let's do some friendly interactions first. I really like starting with play interactions. I can also see that one of the ladies from the establishment made friends with the spy, I think. They were quite close to being friends, so that's not strange. So they're sitting down. Unfortunately, even if someone uses this microphone here, it won't work because it's on a stage and it doesn't work so good in The Sims 2. I think there is a mod for that, but in vanilla game, um, they will not be able to like hear the performer. So this lot is mostly for the looks, but I mean you can imagine that Sims um, actually work here and spend time. Alright, so she doesn't want to like flirt right now, but and she doesn't like him that much. He's bragging to her. Oh no, she's not gonna like it probably. He's bragging about good grades, learning to learn, to read. She probably can't relate because her mother does not like how badly she's doing at school. So maybe they're not getting along that well because he's a very good student and she isn't. I don't know. And um, she just shrugged when she saw him, so I think she's really more into the military, the general's sons. But just looking at the three bolts here. I mean, we can try. No, he did not like the wolf whistle. Alright. Alrighty then. That did not go very well. She is very, ashamed, I guess. Embarrassed. That's an embarrassed face. Alright. Well, I forgot when her mother comes back home, but I think it's like at maybe 4 or maybe 6, so I'm not sure. Let's just go home just in case, so as not to be absent when our mother comes. Wait. Actually, no, never mind. This is an NPC. I thought it was another one of my playables. So I'm pretty sure I made this guy a barista. He's a barista at the wedding lot. She seems to like him. Wait a second. How much does she like him? Hello there. Before I get off this lot, do I like you a lot? They have 2 bolts, which is not bad. She doesn't really roll. She hasn't rolled any like romantic wants per a specific person, but she fears getting rejected by one particular guy. So, well, we met some options, but I feel like we have to go home because we don't want to make our mother that mad. We will get another lecture from her. So the unsavory charlatan just stole from my townie. This townie is a mime, I think, an entertainment career, but the mime outfit looks a little bit like the burglar outfit. So it looks a little bit as if he stole from a burglar, in my view. Just funny to me. I will take a picture because I can. Alright. And you see, they're not very happy in the family picture. And I still have the community time mod that I was checking out. So, yeah, she's late anyway. Her mother, yeah, she comes home at 3. I was off by an hour when I thought it was 4, but yeah. I think she will be quite annoyed, if she, like, grounded her daughter and she's not home. But I think the mom is a very responsible person, so like she would rather wait at home than like go out on out of go out on town herself. She might welcome some people that like walk by her house, but I don't think she would go out on her own. She also wants to gain a skill point. Obviously, she's a knowledge sim, but I imagine she also wants to um, climb the career ladder, and she does need one cleaning skill point. So that's probably what we will do with her. However, let's talk to the spy here. So this is the spy. He's related to the military, but he's in intelligence career, and like I put him in this, one of the kimono outfits from Bon Voyage, that Takemizu village. So he looks very, like he fits in and stuff, more so than the military. And they have 2 bolts together. I feel like, he's like John Mall of this hood. That's what he was meant to be. So he would definitely want to talk to people around town, um, learn what's going on, if there is anything that's worth mentioning. Also, the turn-ons I set for her are very like knowledge sims. She basically like occults. And there are some occults in this town, so we could definitely try to meet them. However, the occults are teenagers, so yeah, I don't think that would work. And our friend is not our friend anymore. Okay. So this was the nanny, because a nanny was on the slot, since the single mother couldn't, just stay home forever and she had to go to work. So she invited the nanny and they spent time. But now that the child is a teen, there is no need to have this relation anymore. So they have drifted apart. So they're talking about cooking and health. Yeah, now health makes a lot of sense because recently, in one of the families, there was a illness. So the son house that they were all sick. Um, so maybe he's gathering intel on that. Like, what do you think? Was some food poisoned? Because they had food poisoning. Do you know anything about that? Well, she doesn't really know that much about cooking, so I don't know if she would know. Maybe she should ask the doctor. And Min also is visiting, so she is our friend. Maybe we can keep up this friendship. We can gossip. Probably about our daughter. Yep, obviously she's gossiping about the daughter she hates. She's saying that she ran away from home. Yeah, she did indeed. And we got her back. And now she spent so long at the community lot. She thought she had more time, but she didn't. Okay, I will just make her come here really quick. And I will have her mother lecture her. What are you doing, young lady? I came home 2 hours ago. Where were you? Really, can't you stay home for one day? Are you planning another, one of your runaways trips? Alright, and obviously she would probably expect her mother to cook some food. But I feel like because of this lecture, they have such a bad relationship now that like she would have to make her own meal. So she will do that. She has no cooking. So I hope there will be no fire. And her mother will learn how to clean, I guess, because she needs it for her job. And she wanted the bookshelf before. I didn't get her one. I will get it now. And so I used bookshelves like these in this hood. These ones specifically. I don't know if it really fits this house though. And there is no space here besides here, so it doesn't really matter. I wish there was a lower one. I should have gotten some CC one. Oh well, I'll just take this one. That's fine. Let's place it. Here I guess there's quite a lot of space. Just study cleaning, I suppose, since that is what you need for promotion. So the mother won't be like extremely fun because well, she's a knowledge sim. But she does start with at least some ones that are not all knowledge related. Okay, she already got her point, so and she wants another because obviously she does. She does also want to learn more about cooking, so maybe she feels bad about not cooking for her daughter and arguing with her. But let's drink some tea with our friend and ask the newcomer. I don't know if he's a newcomer. Not really a newcomer, but we didn't know him before, so. Okay, we successfully served a meal. That's great. Okay, you can just eat one. You're quite hungry. It's only mean drinking? I don't see them holding the cups. That's weird. Well, she's making friends. You can eat too. And put away leftovers if they are not. They keep talking about cuisine. That's a lot of food talk. And someone's calling us. Let's see. Oh, it's a new friend of our daughter. And I'll say yes. I'm sure her mother would say something like, um, just don't talk for too long. It's already 8 p.m. I hope you're not um trying to run away with this young man or something. But that's interesting. I think the person that's calling. Oh my god, can you move? Can you not answer? The person who's calling. It's the one that she's afraid he will reject her. Um, they don't have chemistry, but I guess she's interested. They might be stuck at the tea table. Okay, you know what? I will just approach it another way. Oh my god, the Emperor is going by our house. Um, we don't know him, and I feel like if they don't know him yet, they would like not greet him. Unless it's, they're doing it autonomously on a community lot. I feel like the Emperor should pick who he talks to, if that makes sense. So I will not greet him. Can you call them over? Or are they like really stuck? Can you call them over? Okay. So Min is going. I think Kai the spy is stuck. Now he's drinking tea. Well, she stopped talking already. They got quite a bit of relationship. I feel like we don't want to make like huge, even bigger enemies with our mothers, so we'll just keep painting. For today. We were already outside for too long. Alright, and I feel like it's quite late already. When it's 10 p.m. I will tell them to go home because Well, we have work tomorrow as well. And obviously, the teenager will sneak out again to meet her friends. Because why not? And we're just gossiping about our daughter because obviously we hate her after all. Just take a screenshot of that. I think this sums up this family. A mother just laughing at her daughter, the other way around. Alright. Okay, bye bye. It's 10 p.m. You should probably go back to your husband. I think she'll also eat. I forgot to do this earlier because we were called on the phone, so I think the food will spoil a little bit. I think the mother would be like, so are you still painting instead of you know, doing your schoolwork or being interested in my job, which is obviously more important because I'm a scientist. Instead, you're painting flowers. That's useless. Like obviously the mother would have like not no sense of humor. Can't stand art trait, and her daughter is artistic. That's the idea, right? Um, that's a funny expression that the mother's making. In fact, let me take another screenshot here. Yeah, they're not happy living in this house. It's a very small house for the both of them. Okay, and we will go to sleep. Oh, there was a cat. I think I missed it. No, it's still here. There's a cat I made, so this is one of the stray cats. There's one female straight and one male straight. Stray cat. And there are also stray dogs, so you can adopt, puppies and kittens. I think this is just a Persian, the vanilla one. I just changed the colors a bit, so it's like white and gray and has one eye gray, one eye green, one eye blue, and stuff like that. But otherwise, that's just vanilla cat. And my Sims are still insisting on not wearing clothes. So I will have to be making sure to change them into everyday or dress for work, I suppose. I don't know what's causing it, We have a picture here that is worth 69 simoleons for some reason. That's kind of a lousy picture. I mean, if she had a fear of selling a cheap picture, that's pretty cheap for her 7 creativity skills. It's pretty bad. I think she will just keep it in her room or take it with her if she ever moves out, something like that. She has a really small room, like I can totally understand why she feels claustrophobic. So she has a lot of pictures on her walls, but they are from when she was a toddler or a child. They are from the activity table. So maybe it's time to refresh the look and get some more pictures. Some new pictures. And I will have to run an ad, so I will do that now. My Sims are just sleeping, so nothing's going on. And I will run an ad and come back after that. Alright. No burglars, no anything. So the one thing that bothers me on this lot is that the pond is frozen over because when I was setting them up it was winter and now it's frozen. And it's not thawing. I'm not sure what I have to do. Does a bat box have an option? There's my bat box. Fix. I don't think there's an option. Nuke? I don't think so. Weather? Temperature? What if I pick that it's supposed to be heat from hell? Or reset temperature, everyone? No, I don't think that's only for sim temperature. I might have to use like the weather changer, the aspiration reward, and see if that does anything. Like if I change it to summer. They don't have enough points. They need 500 more, which is not that. She does. However, they're not gold aspiration. So we need to work on aspiration points anyway. Make the bed, and you wanna do cleaning and cooking, which you can do. However, you also would like to like meet someone. Do I have a crystal ball? I have a crystal ball. So I am pretending now that she is chatting with someone on the internet, okay? Because it is not historical times. She has a computer. So I'm pretending that she's chatting with someone here. There's my wizard man that she could be into. She likes supernaturals, not specifically witches, but she could be into him. But let's see what the crystal ball says. The ball says that she likes the spy that was just here. She likes the doctor, which is what, in my view, is the perfect match for her, just based on who it is. There's also the sailor. Uh, that could be good. This is a waiter, server that I made. I think, yeah. And the emperor. I don't think the emperor is happening for her. But yeah, I already thought that, the doctor would be good for her. I am surprised that the wizard is not appearing for her. But she can talk to him online. Let's see. Maybe he's gay? I didn't check him, I think. They do have one bolt, so he can't be gay. Uh, she's not that into him though. Okay, I won't be summoning anyone, just wanted to check who's available. I feel like she is the kind of sim who would use like a, dating chat room or whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, our daughter is overheating, probably because I set the temperature to hell. Hoping that it would maybe help thaw the pond, but it didn't. I think this pond might be forever stuck as this. I can only imagine this annoys people who downloaded my hood, and there is a bot in my chat. Give me a second. Done. All right, so since she wants to work on her cooking, she can serve breakfast, I guess. Just serve any meal. Can have grilled cheese. Oh my god. Do you think the mother would help her daughter that she hates? Um, but she's, going through a heat stroke because I set ridiculous weather. I think she probably would be very annoyed that she has to do that. But she feared her death before, so... Oh, I can't even choose the option on her? What's happening? Let me reset their temperatures. She should be fine. Yeah, so the mother is hoping that they will have a nice meal together for once, but her daughter came here wearing, a bikini. I know it's a pajama, whatever, but I feel like she wouldn't like that. So she would lecture her and stuff. They just cannot have a nice relationship in this house. She's probably also a bit angry that she has to clean it. Like her daughter won't even clean. Even though she was cooking last night. And stuff like that. So it's definitely not a very functional family dynamic. Even though the mother definitely wants the best for her daughter. She feels like she's doing the best, you know. She has a job. She wants her daughter to do well at school and academically. But her daughter is only angry at her because she doesn't appreciate her interests. And she needs to go to work. Which she is not doing autonomously because I have free will off. I noticed it's off on every lot, even if I set it on 1. And I also got the vehicle maintenance mod, but I haven't set it up. So we will see what happens with it, I guess. Oh no, not again! I say as they just had an argument again. So she wants to run away from home again. To be honest, I'm not surprised. I might have overdone it a little. Alright, before she goes home, she will report her missing. She ran away in her underwear. Alright. A report. Yusha missing. She ran away again! Can you imagine that? Okay, we'll try to find her, but we can't guarantee results. Return time could not be determined. Sims will return immediately. Should I report this? I think I will report this to the community time project that I am testing. I don't think it should be checking the return time for a teenager missing. Also, I forgot to get this mod in. I had this mod in when I was setting up the hood. So there's a mod, might be by Lena, but I'm not sure, that fixes the runaway memory. Because in vanilla game, this is vanilla game behavior, the sim who runs away gets a memory that someone ran away, like it's not them, it's someone else. And in the modded version, in the fix, it's fixed so she knows that she ran away, and other family members know that she ran away. I didn't get this mod. I don't have it right now. So there will be some annoying memories. But she came back home again. Because we reported immediately. But I think she's still angry right now because, well, she will be late for work. There is also a werewolf that spawned. Well, just regular wolf, not the leader of the pack. it spawned because I have no stray respawn, but it's separate for wolves. And yeah, that's a beautiful picture right here with the child wearing underwear. Yeah, what I can't imagine what she was doing. You know, while running away. I don't know what she was doing. She's trying to apologize to her, but like she's not impressed. I think she will just keep running away. At some point, she will like totally run away and never come back. And for me, I actually have like something that I would like to do, which is something you can also do. You don't have to. Uh, but you could just move her in with her friend. If this keeps happening. You will go to work, and she will go to a lot. We will go to... I suppose we can go to the swimming pool? Or to the theater, maybe. Wait, I'm changing my mind. Let's go to the cinema, I mean. Not the theater. She cannot go now? You can now. Go to cinema. I have to get some modded cinema that's bigger, like a bigger TV. Alright, so we want to get fit, which I know is a very common want for romance sims, especially if they are into fitness a little bit. She's not into fitness, but she is a little on the thicker side. And it would make sense for her, I think. She also wants to make friends with this one particular guy that she was afraid he would reject her. So you know what? We should probably do that. I might even like force spawn him here. We also have another teenager here. And that is an adopted son of the spy. And he is... I think he's a romance sim. But they only have one bolt. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought he was a romance sim. So this lot looks like this. It's on the same street as the theater that we went to today. Although you cannot see it right now because I made the distance lower. Yeah, the theater is there, and here is the cinema. But we will do precisely what she wants to do. And I will just force spawn here the boy she's interested in a second. I will make sure that she can leave this bathroom. Right. Alright. There he is. We will greet him and all. I will also give her one want lock so I can lock in the fitness. She also wants to go swimming. And I thought I would send her to the swimming pool. Isn't that funny? Well, regardless. So this lot is also not extremely functional, but your Sims can watch TV here. It's just in vanilla game there really isn't like a really big TV. And obviously they cannot watch TV on this higher floor, I think, but I did it just for the look, so it looks a little bit more like a cinema. If you know what I mean, like, there is a higher floor and lower floor. So obviously Sims can watch TV, but besides that, it's not that um functional. If you have a sim on it, then you can obviously place the kiosk so they will pay for, you know, getting into the rooms with the TVs, for example. You can make a business like that. So, can we make friends? And obviously, she is making fun of her mother because she has to let everyone know that her mother is terrible. Oh, and now she's gossiping about someone who's in this room. This is the owner of the mahjong parlor establishment. I have to give her the job outfit stopinator so she wears her regular clothes instead of this. Oh, and he's leaving. Okay, then I guess we will not do much more. But we can still send her to go swimming since she seems to want to do that. Let's go there. Oh, he also wanted to be friends with us. I totally missed this. Wait. Why did I miss this? No. I was recording and I missed this. Okay, what happened here? Well, you know what? I like this. I like this more than Min getting caught cheating. I thought she got caught cheating because she had an affair, but she didn't get caught. Instead, she caught her husband cheating. Apparently, he randomly kissed Yulan. They are best friends. And yes, she got a kiss memory. Well, this was inevitable. I mean, it was inevitable that this marriage would fall apart. It's just not the way I wanted. It was just ACR, with cheating enabled. Alright, well, she hates her husband even more now. So I feel like, yeah, they on the path to get divorced, even though they both want to have a baby. But if you look at their chemistry, they have no chemistry. He has two bolts with the lady he cheated with. Which doesn't excuse what he did. He has a family. He has children. Um. Well. Okay. Now, if I looked at the memories here, I would have probably realized that it was him that cheated. But I was confused because I thought that it would be her that would um, get caught cheating. Just because she cheated before. So I was a bit biased here. She got away with her cheating. Well, isn't that interesting? And he's happy because he made best friends. So it was a drama I sort of wanted to happen, but it wasn't the drama that I expected to happen. Okay, maybe, maybe this is some sort of fate because we keep seeing this one boy everywhere. Like, he was like the first one that we greeted, I think, today. Like, he walked by our house. Maybe they are, like, meant to be together, even if they don't have chemistry. She wants to be his friend. Is a witch spawning? Or is my game just lagging? I might have overdone this lot with the number of pools. It's really laggy. What did I do? It wasn't so laggy when I was making it, but obviously I was not playing. Though I was playtesting this lot. Just surprised it's a bit laggy. Genuinely. Well, let's swim a bit, fulfill her want, and go home. Okay, Yasmin and Roy are here. They are married. She wants to get any skill points, so might as well be buddy, I suppose. Looks like Yasmin and Roy are not getting caught cheating. Because they keep going to community lots together, but there are no... Like, they're not actually cheating that much on community lots, I guess. I really like the way this lot looks, but, if it's a bit laggy, it's not very functional. I think it's getting better. It might be the hot springs that are lagging the game. I mean, it's a lot of effects. And I have 4 pools. I will probably remove the small pools. I think this might be it. Too many pools. Sorry for that. I noticed that my camera is very light. Like there's a lot of um light, natural light from the window. I tried moving it a bit, but I think I'm still very, very light. Alright. She wants to drink her mother. She wants to kill her mother with a cow plant. Sometimes a sim really wants to live longer, even at the expense of others. To drink another sim, make sure the cow plant is hungry so that it lures sims with its yummy cake tongue. Then get the victim nearby and hungry so that they go for the cake. Alternatively, if the victim is controllable, you can just click on the plant and select grab cake. Once the hapless sim has been gobbled up, have the sim drink the life-extending essence by clicking on the plant and choosing milk. Thank you for telling me how to kill sims game. So she got a little fitter, but that's not like really fit. She's just not, you know, fat anymore. She's not thick. Oh, and we have Mrs. Crumplebottom here. Oh, she will have a field day here. There are so many Sims wearing swimwear. Let's go home. We will get home like exactly when our mother gets home, I think. Or we will be like slightly late. But I don't think our mother will argue with us today, lecture us, because, I mean, we just came back home from running away. Oh, we got a chance card for Mother Lixue. In a remote section of SimCity Outback, we have come upon a previously undiscovered entranceway to an outcropping of ruins. This is a major discovery, but we're not sure how to proceed. Should we enter the ruins or attempt to ascertain their nature and inform archaeologists? You know, I think she's a very serious and cautious person. So she will get promoted to the project leader. So she took one last closer look at the giant stone archway, and even with her limited knowledge of ancient languages, she is able to ascertain immediately that the highly complex writings are of no language ever seen before. She hurries back to civilization and informs the Institute's archaeologists that she has found the remains of what appears to be an alien civilization. She takes the pack of scientists, each one giddier than the next, to the site, and is immediately clear to them that her discovery may be one of the most important findings in the modern era. The archaeologists confer and ask her to supervise further investigations into the alien ruins, promoting her to project leader. So the only way why it's bad, the only disadvantage of that is that she is coming home even earlier and now her daughter is definitely late. And she might even be scared and worried that her daughter this time, run away for real. Like, she just ran away. A cop brought her, but she's not here again. And you know what? But maybe this time, let's say that she went into the home and didn't see her daughter anywhere. In fact, she will go there and like see that she's not here. She's not in the kitchen. Oh, and she also got a memory of earning 5,000. That's nice. She sees that food is like spoiled, so nobody cleaned it up. Um, she's probably thinking, oh, my daughter never does anything for this household. Where is she? And then she will go to her room and she will notice she's not there either. She's obviously not next to her easel. Um, okay, so yeah, she sees that her daughter is not here, and since she just ran away this morning, she feels like maybe she ran away for real this time. And, she loves her daughter, but also she hates her. So maybe she would want to go out or something soon. And so she will prepare herself to go out. She got off work a bit earlier. Um, and I think she might go out and like not notice that her daughter came back home or something. She will just eat some leftovers that she had. She was hoping to eat the grilled cheese sandwiches, but nobody put them back into the fridge. So she will eat something else. No, why are you not eating? Okay, you're eating. So this is a meal that I think was started by a nanny and she finished it. It's pork chops. I don't think her cooking is high enough to make it yet, so she just finished what was started for her. Put it away and keep eating. And this is a dog I made. So again, this is some sort of a Max's breed. I just changed the colors. So this will be one of the parents of puppies who you can adopt in this hood. And yeah, so the daughter has just come back home, but like she's not here yet, and I'm pretending that she didn't see her, and like she's just walking to a lot. And I think she would go to. In fact, I think she would go to the garage. But why would she be walking? She has a car. But let's say that she didn't see her daughter, or like her daughter used some back door, you know. Because there is a back door in this house, sort of. Like, there is another way she could have gone. She could have used, another one of those. Oh, and the pond finally thawed. Okay. All right. So it does thaw at some point. We can go fishing now if we want to. We want to get fit. So I will allow her to do some jump roping and stuff. Do I have a mod that allows this to gain fitness? I normally do, but I don't know if I do now. Let's try yoga. I'm not sure if yoga gives fitness either, but let's try. She can do yoga because she's very active technically, but she doesn't really have skills in fitness, athletic, body, whatever. And obviously, if her mother sees her in any community lot, which she won't, but if she did, she would obviously want to bring her back home. So maybe she's looking for her daughter, but maybe also she will meet someone.